Welcome to the official video overview for the initial public of IPO, or Offer of XED, Executive Development Limited Company, the first Gift City IPO. In today's ever-changing world, businesses need leaders who can navigate complexity and drive growth with agility. At XED, we are at the forefront of empowering professionals, transforming the global executive education market with innovative learning solutions designed for a new era. Organizations recognize the value of dynamic leadership in shaping their future. Yet many struggle to meet the demand for high-quality talent with the skills they need to lead with impact, building a diverse network of learners and industry experts across the globe. XED's extensive reach is serving diverse industries and professionals worldwide and creating a meaningful impact in executive education. Strategic partnerships with globally renowned institutions amplify our value, blending academic rigor with practical insights for unmatched professional development. With innovative curriculum designs and a focus on real-world challenges, XED's programs are tailored for industries seeking leaders who can rise above today's business complexities. Participants benefit from global peer networks, alumni connections, and flexible learning formats. We partner with Ivy League institutions and top universities to deliver high-quality, impact-driven learning experiences. Our unique content is designed specifically for executive programs, making learning more relevant and engaging. XED introduces innovative blended learning programs that combine live virtual sessions, on-campus interactions, and asynchronous study, balancing flexibility with effectiveness. This approach not only makes learning more accessible, but also drives repeat enrollments as we identify evolving skill needs for career progression. But accessibility and adaptability are just the beginning. At XED, we understand that the future of executive education lies in harnessing the power of data. XED's commitment to transforming executive education through technology and innovation is driving scale like never before. We empower professionals with the knowledge and skills to stay ahead in a competitive landscape. This video is intended for distribution to and used by resident outside India only. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement, and acknowledgement to the book running lead manager and the company that you are the intended recipient of this video, and you are located outside India. These materials are not directed at or intended to be accessed by Indian residents, nor directed at or intended for distribution to the general public in India. This offer is being made pursuant to the International Financial Services Centers Authority Listing Regulations 2024, as amended, and does not constitute a public offer in India, not for access in or by, or distribution or transmission into or to, directly or indirectly, the United States of America, including its territories and possessions, any state of the United States and the District of Columbia, or any other jurisdictions where it is unlawful to do so, or where such offer requires prior regulatory approval. These materials shall not be accessed by any person resident in or citizens of jurisdictions requiring specific regulatory permissions for offshore investments, as no such permissions have been obtained. If you are not permitted to view this video, or are in any doubt as to whether you are permitted to view this video, please exit this video. Investors are advised not to rely on any other document, content, or information provided on the offer on the internet, online websites, social media platforms, microblogging platforms, and by the influencers, since the same is not approved, commissioned by the company or its promoters, directors, key managerial personnels, KMPs, in any manner. Investors are advised to rely only on the information contained in the red herring prospectus and the price band advertisement for making investment decision. Investors are advised to read the red herring prospectus, RHP, dated 14th February 2026, carefully before taking any investment decision in the offer. The offer comprises of equity shares of face value of 1 rupee, $0.012 US, aggregating to $12 million US, of which fresh issue of equity shares of face value of 1 rupee, $0.012 US, aggregating to 9.6 million US dollars, and offer for sale of equity shares of face value of 1 rupee, 0.012 US dollars, aggregating to 2.4 million US dollars. Out of total offer of 12 million US dollars, 5% of the total issue size, that is, equity shares of face value of 1 rupee, 0.012 US dollars, aggregating to 0.6 million US dollars, has been reserved for market maker. For details, see the offer on page 40 of the RHP. The anchor investor bid will open on 10th March 2026. The bid offer will open on March 16th, 2026, and closes on March 24th, 2026. Our company was originally incorporated as XED Executive Development Private Limited on May 10th, 2018. Subsequently, our company's name was changed to XED Executive Development Limited on 15th May 2025. Details of our KPI for fiscal 2025, 2024, and 2023, and for half-year ending 30th September 2026 is given below. We have steadily grown in terms of our revenues over the past years. In the past 3 years, our bookings were 2.72 million US dollars in FY 2023, 4.32 million US dollars in FY 2024, and 4.79 million US dollars in the FY 2025. That is, our bookings have grown at a CAGR of 20.76%. In the past 3 years, our revenues from operation were 1.71 million US dollars in FY 2023, 3.99 million US dollars in FY 2024, and 4.59 million US dollars in the FY 2025, i.e., our revenues have grown at a CAGR of 65%. Our restated net profit after tax for the above-mentioned periods are loss of 0.49 million US dollars, 0.01 million US dollars, and 0.17 million US dollars, respectively. In H1 FY 26, our bookings increased to 3.46 million US dollars from 1.78 million US dollars in H1 FY 25. That is 94% YOY growth. H1 FY 26 financials are not fully representative of the company's business momentum and operating progress, and should be read in context with rationales provided in M, D, and A section, beginning on page 260 of the RHP. For details of other operating metrics disclosed elsewhere in the red herring prospectus, see the sections titled Basis for Offer Price, Our Business, and Management's Discussion and Analysis of Financial Condition and Results of Operations on pages 88, 114, and 233 of the RHP, respectively. Following are the top 5 risk factors of our company. 1. We have incurred losses for the year FY19, FY20, FY 2023, and H1 FY 2026 since inception, and we expect our operating expenses to increase in the foreseeable future, which may make it more difficult for us to achieve and maintain profitability. 2. A significant portion of our revenue is currently derived from programs that we design and deliver in collaboration with Cornell University, where the faculty of Cornell University lead the instruction. While we retain responsibility for program design and delivery, a majority of our current programs involve Cornell University. 3. If we do not continue to innovate, and/or we are not able to keep pace with technological developments, we may not remain competitive, and our business and results of operations could suffer. 4. Our enterprise business is significantly dependent on a limited number of customers, and the loss or non-renewal of any major contract could adversely affect our revenues and profitability. 5. Our experience operating in the Indian market may not be sufficient to ensure success in international markets, which could adversely impact our global expansion strategy. For further details, see Risk Factors, beginning on page 27 of the RHP. Investors are advised to read the risk factors carefully before making an investment decision in the offer. John Kalalil and Minu John are promoters of our company. For further details, see Capital structure, beginning on page number 56 of the RHP. As on the date of the RHP, our board comprises of 5 directors. For details of our board of directors, see Our Management on page 149 of Red Herring Prospectus, RHP. For summary of outstanding proceedings involving company, subsidiaries, our directors, our promoters, our key managerial personnel, and senior management personnel, as discussed in section titled Legal and Other Information, on page 221 of Red Herring Prospectus, RHP, are given below. The details on the utilization of the proceeds of the fresh issue are summarized in table below. For further details, see Object of the Offer on page 78 of the RHP. The price band for the IPO is $10 to $10.5 per equity share of the face value of $0.012, 1 rupee. The minimum bid lot is 100 equity shares. Please read Basis of Issue Price on page 88 of the RHP for further details. This offer is being made through the book building process, read with IFSCA Listing Regulations 2024. IPO will be conducted through book building with 5% portion reserved for market maker and allotment of not more than 10% portion for retail investors. Allotment to investors shall be on discretionary basis, as decided by the issuer in consultation with the lead managers. The stock will be listed on NSEIX and India INX in Gift City. Book running lead managers are Global Horizon Capital Advisors, IFSC Private Limited. For further details, see Issue Structure on page 268 of the RHP. Please do not rely on any other document or information for making your investment decision. For risk factors, please refer to page 27 of the RHP. For financial information, please refer to page 173 of the RHP. For basis of issue price, please refer to page 88 of the RHP. For outstanding litigation and material developments, please refer to page 221 of the RHP. Neither the company nor the promoters and selling shareholders are seeking an investment from you based on this video. This is a video for information purpose only and is not a promotional video and does not constitute an invitation to or offer to acquire, purchase, or subscribe to the equity shares of the company. Potential investors should not rely on DRHP filed with exchanges and read the Red Herring Prospectus and addendum thereto, filed in relation to the offer for making an investment decision.